Hello everyone, this is Minnie, and today I'm coming to you with my new and improved commander skills for the Midway, the American Tier 10 CV, and really the entire American Tech Tree line of CVs. I loved my old build, but a variety of factors have caused me to update the build. Between the adjustment of the removal of Deadeye, which has lowered the amount of battleships hanging back by themselves, comboed with the rocket change that has really affected the ability to strike DDs with rockets in 10.5. I've been testing and experimenting with a different build that I've liked a lot more than the build I used to use. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we do though, a quick reminder, don't forget to help support the channel by making sure to click on the subscribe button right underneath, and also by clicking like on the video. And if you have any thoughts or comments, as always, drop them down below. So first off, the biggest change that came to my Midway is something actually that's not a commander skill, but one of the modules. And the module change I did, or the upgrade change I did, is that I'm now using the special upgrade, the unique upgrade for the Midway, which goes into slot 6 and is the modified external hard points. Costing you 19,200 Research Bureau points, this gives you 10% more damage on your bombs, as well as 10% cruising speed on your bomber. What this translates into, if we go over and give you real numbers, is you go from about 11,200 damage on your bombs to 12,320, and you go from about 140 knots cruising speed to 155 knots, which is a fairly significant difference. You may also notice on the screen that I am running HVARs, because I find that with HVARs, with a 3.5 second time to attack after you click the button, you have a better chance of hitting DDs. But the real big reason for the modified external hardpoints is the increase in damage you get, because the bombs are just so accurate on every class you fight, DDs, cruisers, and battleships, that damage really makes a difference. And especially with the lesser chance of hitting rockets consistently now on DDs, this can really help you hurt them a lot quicker. I've found that my damage on them has skyrocketed with that 10%. Single bomb hits are now bringing me usually about 4,000 damage, which is on a DD, even a tier 10 DD, unless you're running into an Elbing, that's over 10%, sometimes even close to 20%, 25% of their full health if you hit one. Anyway, let's talk about the skills I'm taking. So, it's a fairly standard setup for the CVs. You're going to go with your standard first 10 points. Air Supremacy to get the restoration of aircraft back quicker, improved engines for the squadron speed, aircraft armor or survivability expert, and then enhanced aircraft armor. So that's always going to be your first 10 points, and then honestly your next 4 points to get you to 14 points is going to go into whichever survivability expert or aircraft armor you didn't take. Now, where the changes have come in, I've gotten rid of a couple things. While I did love Proximity Fuse and the increased damage I did with the Torps, I've gotten rid of that. It's nice, it does build up your hits on cruisers and battleships, but once again, you are not going to be hitting DDs with these, so it doesn't help you with that, and with the rocket nerf, we've adjusted some of this. Secondaries are never worth it on the American CVs. You don't have enough secondaries or range to make it worthwhile. I think Hidden Menace is for the most part a trap. It's nice to have the lower detectability range, yes, but remember the speed of the training air squadrons really does make it a longer time that you can get hit and smashed after leaving AA. And then because I'm not running a fighter build, no need for enhanced reactions. Other skills I'm not taking that I like to talk about. Same thing with an interceptor and patrol group leader. Since I'm not running a fighter build, I don't find those worth it. Even though it recommends demolition expert, once again, you've got a 66% chance of a bomb causing a fire. You don't need an extra 5% chance on that. And you've got a 8% chance of causing a fire with your rockets. Yeah, it gets to 9, but it's not worth the 3 points. Obviously, there's no AP, so that doesn't make sense. The other skills we have removed are the torpedo bomber skills, because now we're no longer running torpedo, so we got rid of those skills. Other things that aren't worth it, I don't find Repair Specialist when you've only got one plane you can heal to be worth it, nor do I find Secondary Armaments to be worth it. Direction Center for Fighters is tempting, but I personally prefer the Search and Destroy. And then over here, Engine Techie, Improved Engine Boost, and Last Gasp, I don't find to be worth it. You can make a case for Improved Engine Boost over Search and Destroy, but I like having Search and Destroy more to have the fighters to control the cover and spot those DDs so that your surface ships can smash them. The other two skills we're going to take, Site Stabilization remains a must on the Midway. Absolutely needed to make your torps lock in on their lines quicker, and especially with the bombs, because we're using bombs to hit everything, lock them in. And then the big change is the bomber flight control, which gave us an extra 5% cruising speed of bombers. So that comboed with the 10% we took with the unique upgrade has a 15% increase, which has, like I said, it's up to 155 knots from the 136, 140 knots it used to be. Now, order I take these skills, we already said Air Supremacy, Improved Engines, whichever one of these two you want to take first, and Enhanced Aircraft Armor is your first 10, and then the remaining one of these as your next 4. That takes you to 14. After that, I go Site Stabilization because I find I need it for the... I find that I do really need it for the torpedoes, and it really does help with the other stuff as well. So that'll be your 15th, 16th, and 17th point. Or sorry, 14th, 15th, and 16th point. Then we go Bomber Flight Control. Get that extra speed. That'll be your 15th, 16th, or that'll be your 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th point. And then your final skill will be Search and Destroy. So just to quickly recap, Air Supremacy, Improved Engines. I would go Survivability Expert, Enhanced Aircraft Armor, Site Stabilization, Bomber Flight Control, and Search and Destroy. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any thoughts or comments or want to ask me some questions, remember, ask them down below, or you can always come to Twitch most evenings, find me streaming, and ask me there. Don't forget to like the video and hit subscribe. This is Mini, signing off.